In this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes, we continued from last week where we split it and we had to continue it because we had so much going on. Now you get to watch the remaining episode, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. A whole lot happens. We do deny an adoption though, and we kind of go into some details about that. You won't want to miss a single minute of Horse Shelter Heroes. Sarah and I this morning have been working on supplies we need. And there's a lot of supplies that come through our Amazon wish list, but then there's supplies that we just have to order. And so we're running low on electrolytes. We do have them on our Amazon list. Probiotics, we're having to order some more of those. Ivermectin wormer, Strangles vaccine, 5-way with West Nile, Quest, Plus gel, and then 10 cc syringes. The grand total for this order is over $5,000. And so, you know, it's very, and Sarah still has to order the microchips. When you're rescuing a lot of horses, there's a lot of money that goes into these animals, and that's where we rely 100% on people like you to donate to help cover these really large bills. I mean, that's $5,000, over $5,000 in just crucial stuff we need for auction intake.
Dublin's adoption appointment is here. All right, if you guys just want to pull in, go like normal on the other side of the barn, just park in front of the porch, and we're gonna be in the arena today. All right, if you guys just want to come over here out of the sun, well, not where it's so hot.
This is Dublin.
Pretty.
What are you guys, who are you looking for?
Well, I'd like for all of us to be able to ride her,
Yeah,
him or her.
yeah.
So we range from beginners to, you know, advanced.
Yeah.
Say you'll take me just the way I am, but out the welcome mat and I'll walk through. Yeah, light the candles and we'll start again. I'm gonna count to 10 and come find you.
He is so cute.
You know I'm gonna find you.
I'm thinking it's hot, and I'm thinking that we're gonna have to take him with us.
Who'd you decide to get today?
Dublin and Joey.
Little Joey. He's a cutie patoot. Fill out Dublin's there, and she's getting Joey's together for you. And Joey had his coggins pulled on Monday, so we'll send those to you in the mail.
Can you tell by the way I'm looking at you? This is real. This is how I feel. I'm falling into you. Like an acrophobiac skydiving, I jumped out and I left my parachute.
Joey and Dublin are headed home together today. They didn't know they were going to look at Joey when they arrived, but they wanted a companion to go with her, so Joey fit the bill.
Leveling out the transit so I can start running plumbing, the rough plumbing in here for the drains and the bathroom and the sink, and then all the self-waterers.
Awesome. So that's what's going to keep you busy for the next few days.
A couple of days, yeah, and then they can pour concrete next week.
Awesome, awesome.
Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I am too. I need help. I need a lot of help. Horse Plus is doing really well. Oops, somebody's at the gate. And we're building a studio from the ads that are coming in, the money that's coming in, because we need a nice studio. And I've tried to decorate some. I'm just not a decorator. But
oh, that sounds like fun.
But I need some of your decorating expertise, because I can decorate on an app and it comes out great, but in real life, yeah.
Oh man, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so let me show you the studio.
All right, I'm game.
And again, what's really nice is all of this is from the ad revenue coming in that we're able to do this. So we're not taking any donations
Oh, wow.
from
Yeah.
people that are sending
you've
donations.
got a good setup
So we've got the
going.
furniture.
Nice.
We've tried to get a little bit of greenery. These are the great big stage lights.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
wow.
But like on the walls, I've got this HPHS.
Yeah.
I would
cool.
like to like have that on the wall somehow,
Yeah.
but we might need to buy like a little shelf for it, and we have a budget because of the ad money.
Right. Cool.
So
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
we just like, there needs to be some things on the walls. I don't know if we should have a rug or we don't have a rug.
Yeah.
But yeah, it needs some
I think
help.
we need a little bit of color. I've got an idea.
Good. So I look at this and I'm like,
You've got a great start. This is awesome.
that was Caleb and Sarah.
Wow.
They helped
Good
get the
deal.
furniture base,
Good.
which I like it all, but
Yep.
it just needs a little more
Yeah.
some things.
Yes.
And the organization we're mentoring is coming out really soon.
A couple days.
Yes, so
Okay.
we have to have this set ready for when they're here because we're going to be doing a lot of filming in here. Kimberly and I are going to head off to Hobby Lobby and get some stuff for the studio. I'm so glad she's here because I am just not a decorator. I wish I was, but I am really looking forward to seeing what her expertise will bring to this studio. We're now at Hobby Lobby. It looks like they are doing something with their signs up there because they got bags over them. And it says home decor is 75% off. How awesome is that?
There's some cute stuff here.
Hi, Tawnee.
Hey!
I'm Barry.
Hi!
Nice to meet you. I love watching your videos.
Awesome.
And we gave up a horse or surrendered a horse, and you took him, and we were so happy that he got to come to you and that you found a new home for him. And I just hope he's doing well, and I just appreciate what y'all do so much. I really, really do. You do wonderful things.
Nice. Have you watched the TV show?
I watch it, yes. I've gotten hooked. I'm like, when it comes up on Facebook, I'm like, oh, I gotta stop and watch.
Well, very good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm glad we're able to help. And we're here at Hobby Lobby today getting stuff for our studio. The ads from everyone watching the videos and yourself watching the videos are actually allowing us to come here with a budget and get stuff to make the studio look nice.
Oh, wonderful.
Which I'm thrilled because, when people make a donation, we want that donation to go to the horses. And now we have the ad money coming in to let us shop to get things to make it look nicer. So
Wonderful.
yeah, absolutely. Well, it's great seeing you, and I'm
Good to see you too. Nice to meet you in person.
For sure.
You're a star.
Uh-oh, I need another E.
That looks so cool. So shopping's never been my favorite thing, so I am so thankful Kimberly's come out to help me today because she's very talented at decorating, and I get a little lost in stores like this.
So excited. I love all the texture. Those burlaps are cool.
So what do you think, Kimberly? We got all we need? We've gone round and round the store.
I think we're good. I think we have like 5 carts maybe or so. But I think it's gonna come out really nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Got the truck parked there, and I'm gonna go help get these carts out here. How many carts is that? 4 carts?
I think so.
We're just bringing the carts out, and we ran into another one of our fans. We ran into 2 so far today. That's what happens when I wear a Horse Plus shirt to town.
Yeah.
So, how long you been watching our videos?
I think about a year.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
I loved watching the rescues, and
Yeah.
so I was so excited.
Yeah.
I saw you. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you introduced yourself. So I see people sometimes when I'm in town, and they get this look on their face. I'm like, I bet they know who I am. But awesome.
It's educational, and I think it's amazing just to see how these people just rescue, and even like for protests and things and these people cussing and all that stuff, they go out there and they help, and I love it. And thank you so much.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're happy to do whatever we can for the horses. All right, did we make it all fit?
I think so. Got the breakable stuff in here and the pictures and all the flower stuff.
Awesome, and then more in the back. Yeah. So here's our studio space, and we got some nice furniture, but Kimberly has got all her Hobby Lobby bags, and we're getting everything unloaded. The ladder looks really cool, the blanket ladder.
Now I can't wait to get that up.
Keith is out here working on the barn. I'm gonna come get him. There's Travis in the tractor. Hey, Keith! Yeah. We're ready for you inside. All right, we got Keith in here to hang stuff up on the walls, and he has been in the mud. I went ahead and got that picture because if we're zoomed in next to somebody, it's a whole horse, not just like a neck or a mane or eyeball.
Yeah, I like the color contrast.
Yeah. So this is what it looks like right now. And then if we were doing, I mean, if your head is up towards the top.
Well, camera angle will be about this high. We like to keep it just above eye level for cameras.
Could you just
ready?
like 2 inches down, please?
Keith just figured out he has to move it down. Ooh, look at it, looks like a home in here. Keith got his job done in here, and he is headed back
Outside.
Do you feel a little more comfortable working out in that environment versus lots of little frilly things in here? Or
I'd rather be out there.
Okay. All right, the studio is coming right along. It looks amazing. And the studio looks amazing. Kimberly did such a great job. I am not the decorator, but I think it looks so great. So thank you, Kimberly, for
And Tawnee.
coming out and helping me with this today, because
Lots of fun.
it's not Decorator Hero series. This is Horse Rescue Heroes, but Kimberly is the decorator hero. So when you watch the videos and you see the set, you know the woman behind the decorations. Well, it looks great. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It's fun. It's great.
So we have these 3 for you to look at. These 2 are in halter training, and then Duncan we haven't had time because we kind of work 3 at a time. And this is Smokey. He can be still a little shy with his face, but he's getting better. Yeah. He's been really good, but like just being halter broke, like I said, a lot of them can be like iffy with their face, but he's getting way better.
Do you want to meet him too? I know you want to. He wants to pet a horse.
He's about 14-ish right now. Maybe a hair under.
He's 2.
So I think he'll get about 15.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be a super fine-boned horse either. So.
I think we're going to take you home, and you're going to be very happy.
Thank you so much for adopting Smokey. We're so excited for
I do too. I think he's going to fit in well. I think he's got the right personality with our 2 horses. Maybe. I'm starting a business associated with horses, and so I'm decorating my little office spot. And I think my daughter would love that. She loves Galaxy.
So we showed a lot of horses, but they settled for Smokey. We're really happy with that. He's coming along really well, and they'll keep his progress going. They have a good trainer to work with.
Yes. We are giving Captain Red a bath.
He looks like he's enjoying it.
Yeah. He was so hot too, so hopefully he's cooling off a little bit during this.
Sometimes when people come to adopt horses from us, they're just not the right match for those horses and we have to turn them away. Usually we don't show that in our episodes, but we wanted to share this experience with you all so you could kind of see what happens when we do have to turn somebody away who's not the right match. We did blur their faces for their privacy.
So I'm going to show you all our babies and then you can choose which one and we can get them in the round pen and you can work them a little bit. So they're in here.
Are these
How
all
do you say it? Is it Roy?
It's Rory.
Rory. Yeah.
So these are the unhandled, waved. So he's up now?
She is available. She's
Rory?
complete. Yeah. She's an
changed
Arabian though. So I don't know if you guys have met many Arabians. She's very sensitive.
I've had her in the chute a couple of times, just like petting her, but there's not really touching outside of the chute because just unhandled, so.
You're just not gonna let me pet you, are you? No. Yeah, see? No, a lot of people are like, you're gonna look at unhandled horses. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm like, that's a bond you can get with your horse.
So do you guys have a trainer that can mentor and help with training at all?
We do have like an equine place across the street, and they board and stuff. But I also have, like, I don't want to call them they are my friends, but they trained and everything too. Because
per protocol here, we tend to adopt unhandled horses to someone that's gonna send them to a trainer or have that help. So.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of help. I was kind of hoping to leave here with 2 after driving all this way. I just don't want to leave without some.
So our unhandled horses, we like to just adopt out to trainers and more experienced people. And so our other horses have adoption fees. You're more than welcome to look at them or come back with your trainer if you would like, but we're not able to adopt these ones out this year.
Sorry it didn't work out for you guys today, but there's always another day.
Yeah, there will be.
If any of our staff here, when an adoption appointment is happening, feels like the adoption is not the right match for horse and adopter, we do reserve the right to deny any adoption. Sometimes people come here and they're adopting a horse for their child and their child's not actually here. So sometimes you may be watching our episodes and be like, I don't know about that match, but sometimes the adopter isn't actually in the video. The person's trying it out for, their wife or their child. And in this situation, we did have to deny this adoption because, the level where the adopter was and the horses, the horses needed to go to somebody with experience, and that just didn't happen in the situation. So we had to ask them to leave because we didn't have a horse for them. We did try to show them the horse that had an adoption fee, and they weren't wanting to look at that horse that had an adoption fee. So, that's kind of also a red flag. And then we always know that there's going to be a backlash, because anytime we do deny someone, whether it's before they even come here when we're just processing their application, or when they're here in our facility and we have to deny them, we know that they're going to be upset at us. Hey Angela, just want to take a closer look at the people that wanted to adopt and they weren't able to.
Yeah.
You can pull up their emails, because I know they emailed you a lot.
They did. They emailed me right after the adoption appointment on Wednesday to ask about a trainer, and I said I would get back to them, and then
it was the weekend.
And I couldn't get back to them right away. So they got back with me on the weekend when we were closed. They emailed, and she just was really upset, said I was discriminating against her, and she just said a lot of really not nice things.
So go ahead and let's read this email.
Seriously, y'all won't even get back with me. Love the discrimination you show there. Not to mention the horrible comment toward us, stating that you don't want a horse to go into a situation they just came out of. How dare you judge or discriminate against me?
We don't want any horse to go through the cracks. And it wasn't that it was against them. It was just overall, we don't want horses to fall through the cracks, and if we feel leery about a situation, but I can see she took it personally.
How dare you judge me or discriminate against me when you know nothing about me or what I do or what I've done? You would think you would want horses to go to a good, loving home, which we have, and we adore horses, but instead you choose to judge and discriminate just because maybe the way I do things ain't the way you do.
Yeah, it's really hard because our job is to find homes for these horses, and if we feel they're not the right match, when we say, hey, this isn't the right match, we're not going to adopt the horse, people do get upset, and then they go on the internet and complain. So what was your response to them?
I told her that we were closed Friday through Sunday, so I couldn't get back with her sooner, and but I had finally, been able to check with my supervisor and the horses that she was interested in with the waived adoption fees need to be adopted by trainers or an adopter with a higher skill level than our adoption specialists felt that they were at based on their interaction with the horses. And we did offer them a horse that our trainers thought would be a better match, but they were hesitant to pay the adoption fee, which concerned us. Our biggest concern is that there is a medical emergency and you won't be able to afford their care if you can't afford an adoption fee.
No, for sure. If you're only wanting to get horses with waived adoption fees and we offer a horse that has an adoption fee and you don't want to pay it, that's, a horse that's the right match for them. These are red flags that we have to look at. And, it's really sad that they're taking it this way, but we have to do what's in the best interest of the horse. So what's the other email that she sent?
She says, you cannot judge me, my money, when you don't know me or my situation. I don't know what you were told or what you heard, but what I said was I cannot pay $500 right now. If you were concerned as to why, you could have asked. That being said, I couldn't do $500 because we spent a lot of money.
There's a bleep there.
On putting up a good fence and all the supplies needed to properly care for the horses because I was told I could adopt the horses. No one mentioned to me at any time before we arrived that I would need a trainer. So yes, not that my finances are any of your business, but I can afford vet care and whatever else the horses would need.
So on our website, we have levels of horses. The horses in this level need to be adopted by a trainer. It says it on our website. And when you're wanting to adopt from us, your finances are a little bit of our business because we want to make sure the horse is in a home where it's going to be taken care of. So, yeah.
For you to discriminate against facts you don't know or because I didn't handle them like you is disgusting. Those horses would have had a beautiful home with loving people. Seems like y'all just want the money and don't really care about the horses. Or you would have seen how much I love them and how they would have been taken care of. Again, do not judge and discriminate me on what you don't know. Then I even asked to see more and your answer was you don't have time. So clearly the money wasn't a problem. You clearly chose to again discriminate and come up with some lame excuse to not show me more.
How late were they for their appointment?
I'm believing almost 2 hours.
You're 2 hours late for your appointment. It's almost closing time.
They were actually here right around 5 o'clock.
And we're saying, hey, we don't have a horse for you off of our trainer's assessment of them. And then they're getting really upset. And it's just really sad. Adoption fees are there. If we have a waived adoption fee, that's a horse, maybe it's a special needs or it's a trainer, we can be very picky where that horse goes because it has a waived adoption fee. We have adoption fees that are very reasonable for the horses that are nice rideable horses and everything that are easier for people to adopt of different levels. But when we have special needs horses or horses that need training, we are going to be very careful on where those horses go. And we're careful with all of them, but especially then. And in this situation, the horses just weren't the right match for the potential adopters that came. And, our trainers tried to do everything they could and find another horse for them, even though it was so late and they were past their appointment. So it is really hard for, our staff to have to handle situations like this, knowing that we're not going to make them happy, but we have to look at the best interest of the horses here. And they may have been a perfect home, but if we're not able to find the right match for you and we're feeling hesitant about it, the worst thing you can do is verbally assault us through emails, because that kind of shows us that in the future, you know, we work with our adopters long after the adoption, and when, you know, when there's bleeping having to happen in the emails, that's a good sign for us that this probably would have ended badly in the long run, just from our relationship with the adopters in the future.
You looking for another donkey?
Well, I have room for them, and I think 3 are better than 2.
Okay, so you're looking at both of them today then?
No, I have 2 at home. I'm
you
looking
have
at
2
one.
at home. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're just looking at one.
I think so.
All right.
So this is Popcorn, and that is Possum.
Okay.
So Popcorn's a lot, well, he's come a long ways in the last week or so. We give him baths, he stands in the cross ties. When he came in, his feet were starting to come up a fair bit, and he just had his second farrier visit. This one's the worst, but I think with a couple more visits, it's gonna come good. We're really happy with these front ones though.
I think that the one that I'm here to visit, although
is Popcorn.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Is this one?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you bringing them both out.
This is
I did ask about both.
His first time tying.
Okay. Well, he's doing good.
And I don't know if they haltered him or anything before he got here, but he was pretty good this morning. They're just donkeys when you lead them, you know.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, you'd like to take it?
I think so.
Popcorn.
This is Popcorn. This is the one that we were looking at on the
website.
On the website, and last week our visit fell through.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because I am not particular about their looks or anything else, but he seems pretty mellow.
He's very mellow.
He's described as mellow, and as long as Mellow can hang out in the pasture with the other 2.
You have a hauler. Garrick?
Garrick was going to come,
Yeah,
but
okay.
can't come tonight. He can come first thing in the morning.
I know, she was talking to.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just texting him.
So they're adopted Popcorn.
Okay, so there's Popcorn's adoption paperwork right there.